Hey everyone, this is Tiffany with Healthy Passions. I wanted to take a minute to talk about something that I forgot to put in my YouTube video today, but the Holy Spirit reminded me right before my work was done, about 30 minutes before my work was done. And He wanted me to talk about Mr. Johnson. I'm not going to give his full name, but his last name was Johnson, so we'll call him Mr. Johnson. Um, this was an elder that I met on the way from the store today. He was walking, and okay, let me start from the beginning. I am a kid, a big kid at heart. Like, I love to play. I like to play sports. I play like soccer, basketball, any kind of sport, softball, any kind of sports. I love to play. I love to roller skate. I like to do bubbles. Bubbles is my favorite thing to do. Blowing bubbles in the park in a circle. It's my favorite things to do. Like, I am a big kid at heart. And I needed to go to the store for a piece of equipment for a computer. And today was a very beautiful day. It was like springtime today. And I was like, oh, it's a great chance to get my electric scooter. I can get my electric scooter and go ride. And that's something I love to do. And I decided to do that because the weather was perfect. It was so nice. It was like 60 degrees. And on my way back, I had no issue with the scooter ever. And then on the way there, no issue. On the way back, before I even got to the halfway point of my trip, my scooter started to blink its light, but it stayed white, blink its light, and it wouldn't go. And normally, when the scooter is dying, it actually blinks red. So it just kind of started malfunctioning and it just wouldn't go for like a while. So I was kind of walking, trying to figure out what's going on with my scooter. And Mr. Johnson was waiting there at the light. So I pressed the button for the light and we were waiting. He goes, is that one of those electric scooters? And I was like, yeah, it's one of those electric scooters. So he started a conversation. Hi, I'm Mr. So and so Johnson. And I said, well, hi, I'm Tiffany. Nice to meet you. And the light changed. So we were walking and talking for a little while. Um, he Very nice man. He was very nice. He told me a little bit about his story. He told me a lot, and which happens to chosen ones a lot. A lot of people tell us stuff that they normally wouldn't tell someone, or deep things that they wouldn't normally tell people. So, and they're very comfortable doing so. But anyway, so as we were walking, Mr. Johnson says, "Oh, okay," and he started telling me, "Well, I'm Mr. Johnson. I I came to where we are at 7. At 19, I got in trouble. And he said, I got locked up for 46 years. 46 years from 19. And as he was talking, I did not judge him because chosen ones, we don't judge. We're not judgy, oh, you should have did better type people. We just listen. And if there's a way that we can help, we help. So as he was talking, he said he got locked up for 46 years. And he said while he was in there, he did things to try to make sure that he would come back into society and not be overwhelmed with all the new technology. Imagine technology 46 years ago and now how much it's changed. It's changed a lot. It changes very often. It's changed a lot in 20 years. So he said he did things. And he said when he got out, he smiled. He said, I wasn't overwhelmed. I'm still learning, but I wasn't overwhelmed. He said, I'm 67 now. I've only been out for 15 months. And I was like, wow, that is that. At first I told him I'm sorry that he had to go through that. And I said, but it must be amazing to be out, especially on a beautiful day. He goes, yeah, I'm really happy. He said, I walk 3 miles every day. I said, what? 3 miles? I'm a trainer and a wellness coach. And that is awesome. I love the fact that you walk and you exercise. He said, I walk a mile and a half. We measured it. Talking about him and his family. We measured it a mile and a half to the gym and then a mile and a half back. When he's at the gym, he works out. I said, I can tell because Mr. Johnson's skin was flawless. He had no wrinkles. He was pretty in shape. If you heard my video earlier, I'm suffering from allergies. So I'm trying to still work through and get my work done without taking off to just rest. So I'm almost finished. So let's get through the story. And he said, yeah, and I work out and then I walk a mile and a half home. He was very proud of that. He said, I was working at this restaurant for a little while, but around COVID, they laid us off, and I've been off since. And I just, been trying to figure out things. I understood. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, I'm glad you're out, Mr. Johnson, and I hope that everything works out for you. You are awesome, and I'll see you around, basically. And we thought we were done talking. We talked for a little bit longer. Very nice man. We talked about our families and if he knew so and so and things, and if I knew so and so, things like that, right? And then I said, well, I got to get home to my son. I'm pretty sure he's ready for me to get to the house, so I'm going to go ahead and go. Won't you know that my scooter picked right back up and didn't malfunction on the way home for the rest of the way? And I was like, So I got home. I said, Lord, did you want me to talk to that man? Is that why my scooter started messing up right when he was walking and I was about to come into contact with him? Holy Spirit said, yeah. I was like, wow. I said, well, what was the deal? He looked like he was kind of worried. Was there something going on? And the Holy Spirit said, yeah. He was feeling very down today. Most High said that he was feeling very down and feeling a little suicidal because he's 67 and he's like, I hope to live to be 100. But he was thinking to himself, like, well, what will I do with this time? I'm 67. I want to live a long time. I'm healthy. But what can I do with myself? And I think the Most High just knew that he needed a chosen one's energy because we have very healing, loving energy. He needed to just have someone be kind to him, encourage him, just love on him. Don't judge him and just